Oh, there are many chapters unwritten. We've come a long, long way, but we still have a long way to go. And I think the chapter has to be written is from the heart. We've solved the legal issues, but we haven't solved issues of the heart. We haven't learned to love each other. We haven't learned to love each other as black folks. And we certainly haven't learned to love each other as black and white. And it's not easy, but it's necessary. And if we want to see the kingdom come, we're going to have to learn to love. And strange things happen when you love. You know, it's just, I don't know, I can't explain so many things in my life. But I know they happened, and it happened because I let God use me. And I wish I had let him use me more. I've been too stubborn. I've been too chicken to let God use me like he wanted to use me. But thank God I have done what little I could do. But we've still got a long way to go. But if we work at it and trust God, we can make it. I think we still have a long way. I think we've still got a lot. We've done a lot for this country. And I think this country is going to recognize it. The Tea Party ain't helping this country. We help this country with love and with faith and with doing the right thing and being nonviolent and accepting the reality of brotherhood. The white folks we belong to them, they belong to us. It don't make no difference whether we like it or don't. We belong to each other. It ain't going nowhere. The white folks always send us back to Africa. We ain't going. My daughter's over there now with a group of people with the Lowery Institute. They in Malawi now doing some medical and things. And but they got a round trip. Every time I go to Africa, I go with a round. Before I get on the plane, I will make sure it's a round trip. I'm not going on no one-way ticket. I'm coming back. America, you know, Africa may be the mother, but you know, America is the father, and America is the mama, and I'm gonna hang with mama. I ain't gonna let mama turn me loose, and I'm gonna love her and give her the best that I have, because God has given me the best. Where else could I be with a beautiful group of young people like this to talk about this except here, where God has blessed us and brought us together? Where can you have a person like C.T. Vivian who's given his life to the movement and be in his presence? And where else could you do it? Where else could you have a dude come up out of nowhere and be president of the United States? You know, I'm going to tell you the truth. When I first met him in Chicago, at Washington at the Black Caucus dinner, I liked him. He's intelligent, smooth, tall, handsome, got a beautiful wife. In fact, as soon as his term is up, I'm going to try to run Michelle. But I heard somebody, you know, was he qualified to be president? Yeah. Was he prepared? No. You know, he just got in the Senate. Yeah. He hadn't been in the Senate one term yet. And here he is running for president. But something hit me. And I didn't help, and so did C.T. We helped him all we could. I don't know, just something hit me. And I was went to Selma for the Black Sunday and spoke about good crazy. He was there, he was to speak, and I just made a few remarks, and I talked about good crazy. I said, I'm going over here to Brown Chapel where the crazy folks, some crazy folks were talking about a black president. And when I got over there, I remember that my son-in-law examined me a few days before that, And he said, your cholesterol, Pops, is a little high. He said, but on the other hand, there's some good cholesterol, and it's all right. There's some good cholesterol and bad cholesterol. And it's the same thing with crazy. Good crazy and bad crazy. See, CT crazy. Crazy. I'm crazy. Martin was crazy. I went to see Fred Shuttlesworth the other day in Birmingham. He was crazy. But it took a little crazy, it took good crazy to do some of the things that had to be done. And it was good crazy that made Barack get out and run, and made good crazy, made young white folks go crazy about him and start helping. And when we saw the white folks were getting on board, we decided it must be right.
Thank you so much. We need you to help us pass the torch on to other young leaders to continue what you have done. Because like you said, the work is not over. We thank God for you and everything you've done, and we appreciate you, and we bless you, and thank you.
Thank you.
Reverend Vivian, can you stand up too, please? We didn't get a chance to acknowledge you. Stand on up. Stand on up. Yep.
CT Vivian.
And he's right, because I remember when Senator Barack Obama was running, and there were others here, some congressmen who were not behind him, were behind,
don't bring it.
were behind others, and you all were there, is what I was gonna say. So you guys have, you really have.
Well, the Lord told me, when I went around the country for Martin's birthday that year, at these colleges, I'd always meet with the faculty, and they always had questions. But this time I had the question. I wonder, why are you supporting Barack Obama, the president? And do you know what most of the white women said? He cute. He's sexy. So we were walking across the bridge. I asked my wife, I said, Eva, do you think Barack is sexy? She said, no comment.